Today we're exploring and practicing with a tool called Canva. It's a presentation software, mostly, that has a lot of artificial intelligence integrated into its functions. Let's take a look at the 7.7 assignment in Google Classroom to get to the link and then use your Google ID. Okay, log in with that. There is a language choice on the settings toolbar and then get to it. Take a look at it and be creative because it's got a ton of creativity supporting tools. All right, then create your own project. Scoring will be an in-class observation of one day kind of a thing. At the end of class, I'm going to walk around and see what you've got. Rubric-wise, proficiency means you're doing the work here. You're going to look at Canvas. You're going to look around. You're going to open a project, maybe start a second project, look at a template, look at the search tool, and we're going to look at that in just a second here. Finally, create a project. You can either use a template or you can create your own. Okay, so here's the main page. Like I said, we're going to go to it in just a second. I just want to point out that up here is that settings bar, and over here on your left is your main menu options. Here's a little bit of that your account language information. Just change that to a bunch of different languages if you like. Right, there's a couple ways to create a blank project, but one way is to click up here in the create a design. And then what it does is it pops down all these options. Okay, so you want to create a new one from scratch. Any one of these has a ton of options. Let's actually go to the website here. Up at the top here is your account information. You can see that they've already integrated me into a couple of different classes and schools. It's a highly intelligent platform. Again, here's the main page across the top here, and you can watch this little triangle kind of move along with me when I click on options for projects. That's one way to go. You can change the size of it, or you can upload something you already have and continue to edit it. Good idea for Google Slides work that we've done. Over here is projects, very similar to Video. If you click on a project here, you can create a new one. That's another way to create a new one, and it'll be a blank. A lot of options here in terms of search filters for your projects. Try to name things so you don't get a title called untitled. Okay, just a little bit more over here on the toolbar. Templates, again, they have a ton of stuff that's like 80% done. Open it up and then you change mostly the text because everything is going to have great design. You just change the content. All right, and you can see here there's a bunch of template categories. All right, let's go back to home here. There's a template branding. I don't think is available right now, but the apps section is very interesting because it has a whole bunch. Let's go to a project. We're going to go to project. Okay, so I want to create a new project. I'm going to go up here to create a design. I'm going to select the kind that I want, and for this presentation, let's go to presentation. Now this used to be down here. Look at that. It moved it up because I use it all the time. Okay, so it opens in a new tab. Here is your editing board. Okay, there's the document itself. Down here, you can add slides. In fact, when you add things later, there's tracks, and you'll see your soundtrack, and you can layer things. It's very, very advanced. Let's take a good look over here at the left here. So the design slide is right here. This is your overall design layout editing board. I love the elements piece because it allows you to use this search toolbar here. Okay. So, and you can kind of be creative here. I'm going to say a lion in the snow, and let's see what we get. Modify and select. Look up here. There's a bunch of different formats, different templates. I have audio in this too, which is real nice. This tool is so much related to Video and Google Slides. It's like if you put them together, because you can have audio involved very easily with a simple drag and drop. I think let's click one. There it is, and down here is the second layer or track, you might say. Okay, so let's go back to elements here. I think we've kind of covered a bit here. They got categories, shapes, graphics, image generator. Here you go. Create your own generator. This is it right there. So you can open it up and then start bringing in some. It says 5 or more words. Okay, a running lion in the snow. Let's see what it creates. Does take a second. Okay, it says it's hard work transforming those images. Wait with us while we generate it. So it's generating it. It might take, I'm going to estimate based on this bar here, it might take a minute. Oh, less than a minute. Okay, great. And here's some results. These look pretty cool. I'm going to clear a space for it. Let's click on it and drop it in. Playing music. Okay, so that's fun. I forgot the music was down there. All right, so again, you know why I did that? Because I'm learning. Okay, so go ahead and play with it a little bit, make something fun. Just real quick, walk down here, add text. You can click on it and it just jumps right in there. You can change different fonts, different size for your text. Kind of play with it, get used to it, see what you like. Once it's in there, you can select it. These prepackaged samples here. Let's say I like the Be Brave font here. So I'm going to go there, and if I want to change the text, I just select the text, right? And change the text. See me run. All right, and then you want to change the size, and you want to start placing things. This is the fun part of design. Up here in your toolbar across the top. So that's a very familiar way for us to work. We've done that before. You change the color of the font or whatever you like. You can upload stuff. You can see I've got a picture here. This is a generative one I did about create a skunk on a surfboard. You can draw right on your pictures here. Woo! And then you can organize things by files. Oh, one last thing. Here's the apps. Okay. I like some of these because they're already defaulted in there. I can translate stuff very quickly. So I'd look to do that as part of my work that I've already done in slides. I'll drop it into Canva and translate it into different languages. So that's fun. A lot of stuff in here, a lot of apps that you can use. They're there, right? If you can, you can. Good luck.
Okay, one last thing. When you're ready to share it, up in the upper right-hand corner, it says share. And just like in Google, you can put in the person's name. My name, Burkedm. Sends me a link in my email, and it's super easy and generates in seconds.